Welcome to the internet, your gateway to adventure.
Hey there, everybody. We're about to go on an adventure. An adventure in Retardville. Adventures out there. Well, it looks like we found our first retarded specimen. Let's go fetch it. I've got it. It says, Black Lives Matter times 100. Oh, well, I've stepped in some retarded crap. It's a Chick-fil-A cup, and it says, triggered on it. And the chicken appears to be angry, and it says, no fags. What's that noise? Wait a second. We're supposed to be in Retardville, not Syria! I sure hope you guys like that intro. It took me like an hour to make it, and I fell out of a tree. Hey there, everybody. It's Hunter Avallone here, and welcome to the first episode of Adventures in Retardville, the show where I highlight all the insane crap that's happened over the past week or two. And believe me, a lot of insanity has happened. The entire world seems to have just gone mental. Let's go ahead and dive into the big story first, the one that everyone has been begging me to talk about, the story that by far is the most serious. Trump bombing Syria. Now, I want to be clear that I focus on a lot of social politics, so this foreign policy kind of stuff is not necessarily what I'm good at, so I apologize right off the bat if I sound a bit uneducated. It's just not the stuff I talk about, so I'm not the best at talking about it. But I'm still an opinionated little narcissist, so I will gladly give my opinion on it anyway. Long story short, Father Trump has let me down just a little bit. On Tuesday, there was a chemical attack on the northwestern province in a city in Syria. This attack was brutal and caused people to choke and foam at the mouth. So many people died, including children, and it was absolutely terrible. Trump was angry about this, and although Syria denied committing the crime, Trump launched 59 missiles which hit an airbase in central Syria. Now, this was a dangerous move, and a lot of people are very scared now of World War III. I know I've been waiting daily for my letter from the draft telling me it's time to gear up. Russia was also angered by this because Russia and Syria have been working together against the rebels and Islamic State fighters. Putin called the strike a violation of international law. Syria claimed the attack was reckless and irresponsible. So now we have Syria and Russia both angry at us, which is not a place that we want to be. I think Trump sent a strong message that we're not messing around, but I think it was irrational at the same time. Plus, Trump's missile strike killed 4 more children, which kind of defeated the whole purpose of the missile strike in the first place, since Trump was motivated to do so because he was so upset by all the dead children. And finally, what Trump did was unconstitutional because he passed Congress's power to declare war. Speaking of bombing stuff, Trump also dropped the largest bomb besides an A-bomb on ISIS yesterday. Now this, however, I have to say was a pretty good idea. I mean, a massive explosion, killing tons of ISIS members, sending that ISIS scum straight to their 72 goat virgins. Who can complain, right? Yeah, I'll tell you who can complain. Leftists. Atrocity, murder, abomination. When will we learn that only love stops hate and bombings only create more ISIS? Yeah, man, why don't you just run over to ISIS, give them a little huggy-wuggy, give them some kisses, make them some cookies and a sandwich, and go on a little picnic. Maybe that'll help stop ISIS's rampage of violence and death, you illogical moron. Let's move on to our next story, one that's a little bit more funny and relaxing, and a little bit juicy also. Literally. Some more hysterical idiots at college are now terrified of a Chick-fil-A. Students fear Chick-fil-A might spark microaggressions. Well, at least your microaggressions match your micro-penises. A gay student group at some crap university fears that a proposed Chick-fil-A outpost could jeopardize the school's safe spaces. Yet another reason not to go to college. Good thing I dropped out. So let me get this straight. You and your queer, trans, non-binary friends or whatever are chilling in your gated safe space, and then suddenly someone walks in and they're eating a chicken sandwich and french fries too. Well, isn't that just horrifying? And of all people, why are gays complaining? They love meat. Honestly, you wimps sicken me, and you honestly do belong in a safe space. Only that safe space needs to be a padded room. Safe spaces should not even be allowed on campus, as they usually just lead to more insanity anyway, like this. Marginalized groups making a space for themselves isn't racist. It's called survival. Well, maybe for the sake of your own survival, you'll get your own safe space on the back of the bus. And maybe you'll get your own water fountain too. Since you safe space needing maniacs are clearly trying to undo everything the civil rights movement ever fought for. Our next story is the one you've all heard. United Airlines ripping a screaming 69-year-old man from his seat after he refused to leave. You guys like my new headphones? I call them Beats by United Airlines. What happened was this guy was asked to leave because the plane was overbooked and they had randomly selected him to move. He refused to move, saying he was a doctor and needed to get to his patients. He was then forcibly removed.
Come on.
Shame on you, United. No man should ever be forced to make that sound. Like a peacock, screaming and dying and choking all at once. But seriously, United has screwed up bigly. They lost $1.4 billion in stock, and honestly, they deserve to lose money, and they're probably gonna get sued also, because you cannot treat paying customers like that. I mean, this guy hit his head, suffered a concussion, the whole thing was a mess. United was totally in the wrong, and they're suffering the consequences of it. If that's not enough for you, try this one out for size. Muslim teenager repeats hashtag Black Lives Matter 100 times on Stanford application and is accepted. This is yet another reason to just hate college. This just goes to show when you spout their trite, stupid political agenda, you'll get accepted. Yeah, that's right, everyone. This derpy little dolt was not accepted for his knowledge or anything, but he can write a hashtag and count to 100. Stanford level stuff, my friends. Zia Hamid said it was refreshing to see that they view my unapologetic activism as an asset rather than a liability. You wrote a hashtag 100 times. That's not real activism. Next time, why don't you try writing, I'm an idiot 100 times? At least you'd be telling the truth then. Our last story for the day is a really good one. It comes from my favorite comedy site, and that is Everyday Feminism. Outdoor recreation isn't free. Why we need to stop pretending it is. You know, whatever they say, let's just hope they don't say something insane like going outside is racist or something. As with travel, marginalized groups face a lot of barriers to outdoor recreation. This leaves the different types of outdoor fun to privileged folks. Take race for one. A 2016 study shows more than 3 in 4 U.S. young adults who participate in outdoor activities are white. Nearly 80% of national park visitors are too. Well, I'll be damned. Are you a white guy who likes white river rafting? Well, of course you do. It has white in it. And you like going outside. And you're a white man. So you are a white supremacist. I'm racist! So besides racism, what else makes going outside a heinous crime? Well, the first problem is, you need equipment. Going outside and taking a hike is expensive, and we all know that only the black people are poor. I'm racist and I hate poor people. What's another problem? Outdoor gear doesn't fit everyone. Fitness culture overall reeks of fat shaming, for one, which is reflected in workout clothing offerings. Oh my word, so some moron decided to eat one too many slices of cake and now there's suddenly this marginalized group of people that I should somehow care about? Yeah, I don't think so. I'm racist, hate poor people, and I'm fat phobic. Access to natural spaces is tangled in historic privilege and oppression. I'm racist, hate poor people, I'm fat phobic, and screw those Indians. You need to know that outdoor recreation is an option. Media paints a picture of who enjoys the outdoors as well. They're typically white, male, cisgender, slender, able-bodied, and assumed straight. Only straight men can walk up a straight path to the top of the mountain. I'm racist, hate poor people, I'm fat phobic, screw those Indians, and I'm homophobic. Seriously, I just wanted to go to the park and have a little bit of relaxation, but I appear to have walked into an SJW war zone. The day-to-day culture around outdoor recreation is exclusive. Many outdoor jobs like wildland firefighting and logging remain hyper-masculine and painfully heteronormative. Well, as far as logging goes, it's probably gonna stay heteronormative. I mean, would you really trust a gay around that much wood? How dare these men actually enjoy wildland firefighting and saving the lives of millions of squirrels, gophers, and birds? I mean, how dare they? Don't they know that they are perpetuating rape culture? I'm racist, I hate poor people, I'm fat phobic, screw those Indians, I hate gays, and rape is good. And I learned all that just from looking at this dandelion. If you have an experience from Retardville, please send it to me for a chance to be in the video. Please give this video a like, comment below, and subscribe for more heartwarming content for you and your whole family to cherish for all of your lives. Thanks again for joining me for Adventures in Retardville.